Greetings and welcome to Monarch, He Who Fights Monsters, a special limited series event from the Untold Stories Project. I am your host and game master, Aaron. Monarch, He Who Fights Monsters is an actual play of everyday heroes using the Kong Skull Island cinematic adventure as the primary source of material. Everyday Heroes is a modern day rule set that is based on the 5th edition of the world's most popular RPG system, and in many ways acts as an unofficial follow up to D20 Modern from the late 90s. It is a D20 based system with most of the same basic rules as can be found in 5th edition. There are a variety of cinematic adventure licenses available for Everyday Heroes, including The Crow, Highlander, Escape from New York, Rambo, Pacific Rim, coming very soon, Return of the Living Dead, and of course, Kong Skull Island. Like in 5th edition, our heroes have the ability to gain inspiration, and that's where our audience comes in. You can help them in action by liking our stream, subscribing, or donating bits, any of which can be used to give inspiration to the hero of your choice. You can also use our channel reward system to give moral support to a player. And speaking of those players, we have an incredible group of Titan investigators and researchers here with us tonight. Say, let them fight, heroes.
Let them fight.
Fight, heroes.
Wait, no, don't let them fight heroes. I don't want to fight them.
Heroes, let's go ahead and have you introduce yourselves. Tell us your name, who you're playing, where else our listeners can find you, and answer our question of the week, which is, what is your favorite giant monster movie? And we'll start with my lovely child, Demi.
Hi, everyone. I'm Demi. I will be playing a lieutenant who, I don't know if they have a real name.
You get to make it up.
Cool. So for now, just lieutenant, because why would you make me name something on the spot? Lieutenant, she who shall not be named. But I'll be playing basically our commander, leader, bard, for lack of better descriptions. And to answer the question, I feel like there's one I could say, but I think it's gonna be my father's answer. So instead, I'm gonna talk about, I don't remember the name of this one, I'm gonna be honest, so my dad will have to give it to me. But it was the Godzilla movie that I first distinctly remember in my head. Which was the one where he had to fight like all of his monsters ever because of the aliens.
Final Wars.
Final Wars, thank you. And that's just because it is the one I distinctly remember as my Godzilla. It's that level of, well, it was the first one that my dad showed me that I went, damn, I like Godzilla. And I like kaijus. So that's where I always jump to. And I will wait for the other one to see if my father takes it, because I think he will. But so that's what mine is, because I thought it was cool, and it was one of the, I think it's possibly one of the Godzilla movies with the most kaiju time. Because generally when you go to Godzilla movies, you get like 20% Godzilla and 80% human side plot, and that one was like at least 50% Godzilla. And that's a lot of Godzilla time, and I'm here for Godzilla, so pretty good one in my opinion. Now pass it to partner in crime generally, Deuce.
Hey everybody, I'm the Deuce. I am the Daiei to Kevin's Toho of the Untold Stories Project. If that doesn't give away the answer, it certainly will in a second, because my favorite monster movie is absolutely the good old Gamera, Guardian of the Universe. That's right, we're fighting against Toho here. We have support giant flying space turtle with rocket legs. That is amazing. So yeah, get on board with that. And if you don't know, look it up, because it is cheesy, it is wonderful, it's everything I love in life. And I'm playing Tracker, our little, tracker and survivalist expert, with his pet friend monkey Mawas. That's right, pet monkey plus Tracker. It's double your deuce, double your pleasure, double time. This is going to be great.
Woo!
So, who needs giant monsters when you got a pet monkey? Unless they become super best friends. Stay tuned to find out. So with that, pass it up to Chris.
Thanks, Deuce. I'm Chris. You can also find me, in addition to being here, on Fast Gaming at a convention coming near you. Tonight I'll be playing Glasses, and he will be the resident photographer, guide, all around agile good guy, and foil to my monkey bearing friend. So I'm looking forward to that very much. As far as my favorite monster movie, that's really hard to say. When I was a kid, my brother and I used to sneak up at night, go downstairs, and watch Double Chiller Theater with Fritz the Night Owl. And after Double Chiller, if you could really stay up, they would run the reruns of the old black and white King Kong and Godzilla movies, and there's just not a bad one.
I feel like we're opening the floor to debate with that statement.
That might be my my nostalgia colored glasses, but
Hot take there.
I mean, I'm just gonna point out that you do then have, Son of Godzilla. Then you have Minya, and then everything is terrible.
Was this the second time we've brought up Minya hate in the short period we've been on Zoom?
No, the other on Zoom, yeah, I was gonna say the other one was before we started streaming.
No, not on stream, but I feel there'll be more Minya hate as the days progress.
Probably.
If there is, get in the comments. Tell us why you hate Minya or love him. Defend Minya.
If you send any love for Minya, just be warned, we will judge you for it.
We will.
Monkey's got your back, though.
Gary, save us.
Hi, I'm Gary. I will be playing Doc, who is our field researcher. A little bit of a change from the characters I've been playing lately. Street Fighter Bruce is pretty much the exact opposite. Actually playing a smart character for once, so I'll see how I do. Otherwise, you can see me on Tuesdays, City of Destiny, playing the Star Knight, who average intelligence, but makes some fun mistakes. Well, I like anything that has Mothra in it, and I know that like some of the newer ones are really great, but I'm gonna go with Godzilla 2000. It's kind of the reset to the Millennium series, and I really love it. Just for I'm gonna spoil it. It's from 1999. I think we can spoil it. The scientist in it is like, there's Godzilla in all of us. Cut to Godzilla, turns his head and just atomic breath and just blows half the city up and then walks into the sea. That's the best ending and pretty accurate. So I always default to that one. It's just a lot of fun. Aunt Puppy.
Well, I'm Aunt Puppy. I'm playing Boomer, which is just, Keone with a gun. So I'm pretty hyped about this. I've been aggressively typecast in just about every game I play, and I'm here for it.
You chose Boomer.
That's true. I did choose Boomer. It was the big gun. I can't say no to a big gun. So I have never seen a Godzilla movie.
Any
kaiju movie.
Oh wow.
So
You've never seen.
The only one I've seen is Cloverfield.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I liked it. I liked it because you couldn't see the monster for most of the movie. To me, that is the most scary. Like, you knew he was huge, and you knew it was ginormous, but you never really saw it, which is my favorite part. But
what, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
Do the giant monsters from the original Power Rangers, when she would make them grow big, count as kaijus?
Absolutely.
Lovely. Just wondering.
Nope.
Your favorite kaiju is Ivan Ooze? What the hell?
Yeah, no. I did love Power Rangers when I was a kid, but when my school let out the only part of the show I could watch was the very last like 30 seconds that was like, them
Did you
ending the
just think it
fight.
was a reality TV show?
So like I just genuinely never knew like what was going on. So like all of the when they were in their regular school and all, never saw any of that. Just saw the last like 30 seconds. So I'm like, I don't even count that as having seen Power Rangers.
That's great. That's wonderful.
So you got to see a lot of Bulk and Skull, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like I really just did it. Like that was it. That was all I got because I was like, school let out at like 3:30. I'd get home by like 3:45, 3:50 if it was a trafficy day, and so I would get the last like 5-10 minutes of, because I'd have to kick my sister out of the room so that I could watch the last like 5 minutes of Power Rangers. Because for whatever reason, I always thought that they were not gonna win at some point in time.
That's
But
great.
they always won.
Oh, that's
So
wonderful.
yeah, so like I never really like even watched that. So yeah, Cloverfield's the only one of so far that I've seen the list of movies that I've seen. So, but I feel like I
Okay.
should go at least see King Kong, that has what I like to refer to him as my future husband in
Hiddleston.
it. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston. So,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just feel like I should go see that one. But yeah, like I've never seen. I don't know why. I've just never seen any of them. So.
You should. You should go watch Skull Island.
I can't actually remember the first Godzilla movie I think I saw in theaters that my dad took me to. I don't remember the name of it.
It was Godzilla.
It was
It was
Godzilla?
the first legendary
Okay.
MonsterVerse Godzilla film.
The only one I really remember in theaters was the one that has the "Let Them Fight" line, because that was all of the marketing, and we did one of the like little games out front, and we won something.
Yeah, because you had to answer a trivia question. It was supposed to be multiple choice, but the question was, how many Godzilla movies have there been? And since I had been talking to you about it the whole way, even before she started to go through the choices, you just said 23. You were like 9.
Yeah.
So I was proud.
My dad's a nerd, and his child is too. That's why I'm here.
Yeah. So, I mean, my personal favorite is yes.
Uh-huh.
But the one that Jemmy probably expected me to say,
Uh-huh.
and that they didn't say, would of course be Pacific Rim.
Not actually what I was expecting.
Oh,
But I
what
should
were
have
you
been.
expecting?
It's just because you keep praising it, but I guess in terms of kaiju movies, Pacific Rim is the right answer.
Oh, -1.
Yes.
Yeah.
In terms of for the kaiju, though, yeah, okay, Pacific Rim.
Yeah, see, it's funny because Godzilla -1 is probably, I think, the best Godzilla movie, period. But it's not a good Godzilla movie. It's a great movie that happens to have Godzilla in it.
It's one of the only times you actually care about the human plot.
Yeah. So.
Which is why I had to go with Final Wars, because I was there for the kaiju.
Right. So.
I lied.
Right.
Technically, I have seen another kaiju movie. I've seen
Which one?
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
I've seen
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is a kaiju movie.
I don't know what made me think of that, but something made me think of it.
I wasn't expecting you to say, like, someone in the Twitch chat said that, and I would be like, oh my god, that's beautiful.
No, yeah.
No, you're right.
I've seen Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Look, there's a lot of things you can count as kaiju that the world doesn't want you to.
Yeah.
The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is a kaiju.
I still
So
hold
is
true to my
Clifford the
belief.
Big Red Dog.
Still hold true to my belief that dragons count as kaiju, and Reign of Fire is great.
They do.
I'll accept that. Like I said, I'll allow it. All right, so
before we talk about movies, all stream.
Yeah, which we could, but
we could.
Hey Dex.
Aww.
My son is going to make an appearance on stream if he doesn't get into the green screen. I don't know if he's vanished into the green screen or not. Nope,
we
there
saw
he is.
him.
Popping in and out.
Yay.
I love him.
Love you, buddy.
That's my brother.
All right. So we open with a CH-53 helicopter somewhere over the Amazon. The endless green sea of the Amazon rainforest whips by underneath you, seemingly only inches from the helicopter's landing skids. The CH-53 slides along, hugging the canopy and doing its best to avoid detection either from above or from below. Your nerves jangle with anticipation of your forthcoming mission for Monarch. For most of you, well, for some of you, it is your first field mission for the agency. But it is, for all of you, it is your first mission working as a group. You're all experts in your respective fields, which is why Monarch has handpicked you for this mission. You're about 20 minutes or so from the drop site, and still your handler, Walter DeWalt, has not spilled the beans. Maybe you can work something out by seeing who has been chosen to be on this team with you. So, Jemmy, tell us a little bit about who we see sitting in right next to Walter in the command post.
Oh, don't make me describe people. Why would you do that to me? No. I don't wanna. No. Both charming but confident leader, sitting. Slightly darker skin, hair pulled back. She seems relatively calm. Sitting there just kind of basically trying to remember everything she's been told and keeping track of everyone to know what their general state of good is. To be aware for when things aren't.
Okay. And is this the lieutenant's first mission for Monarch?
He wasn't letting me open Zoom, no. But no, definitely not first mission.
Okay. Sitting next to her, why don't we hear from Boomer?
Well, that's me. So Boomer is a highly intelligent tech wizard. She's an African American woman with dreadlocks and loves a big gun. Loves a big gun. But with that, that's how she got the nickname Boomer. It is what she answers to most often, but she does go by another name. Her name that she does not like, as it is an old-fashioned name, it is Edith Montgomery, but she definitely prefers Boomer.
All right. And let's round it out with our third full-time Monarch employee. And as we see, Doc.
All right. Doc is well put together and organized. Not her first mission. She is a field researcher. She will often show off her selfie that she got with Kong, maybe. It's a little fuzzy. Might just be a giant tree. But she says it's Kong, so it's Kong. She is kind of the stereotypical, she's got her glasses on, she's always typing at her computer, but she will talk on and on about any of the big guys or gals to the point where you probably just end up tuning her out.
So is she talking right now? Just
Oh, yeah, she's probably typing on her laptop and bringing up something for someone to look at, anyone who wants to pay attention. And
okay. Walter is just kind of glaring at you. And then our two contractors. Chris, tell us about Glasses.
Glasses got his nickname because he's always looking through some kind of a lens. Photographer by trade. Kind of a big buff young man, jacked and stacked, I think, as I look at the photograph here. You're welcome. Although very uncomfortable in my own skin. I've never really been a fan of the spotlight, which is why I kind of like to stay in the background. I like taking pictures more than being in them. I prefer my side of the camera. Um, my first time with the group, so I am very much kind of holding back. Uh, Although it looks like I'm visually focused on like looking through um, my lenses, trying to get pictures and things like that, or settings for those, and kind of looking through a couple of different scopes that I have. Um, what I'm actually doing is trying to pick up the vibe of the group and kind of see where the power is, and where things lie within this group.
And Deuce, tell us about the final 7th person on this plane.
So Tracker and her friend are annoyingly not in their harness and not in their seat, more sitting, you know, crisscross applesauce in the middle of this small aisle, but happily conversing in a way as Tracker's rolling through different hand signs and seeming to get a response that she appreciates from Mawas, and occasionally taking out an apple and doing Mawas' favorite trick of breaking it in half and breaking another piece and rewarding Mawas. And then occasionally, as some of the others are either scowling or just looking or not being very sociable, Tracker will hand Mawas part of the apple, and Mawas will break it like Tracker did and take a piece and offer it to one of the others, be it glasses when the camera gets be brought that way, is offered a little bit of apple, or even Boomer when the gun is not being polished, be offered a little bit of apple before Mawas will wander back, and we'll see that same thank you sign given, and then they'll go back to talking a little bit happily, like this is the most normal and content thing they could be doing right now.
Okay. Yeah, and Walter is definitely looking at you on the floor, and you're pretty, Lieutenant, you are definitely sure that you hear him whisper or mutter, freaking hippies.
I couldn't hear that.
Huh?
I didn't hear that.
Frickin' hippies.
Yeah, there's just gonna be a glare sent to him.
Okay. Eventually, Walter says, all right, let's get this going. Opens up his rucksack, opens it, and presses the on button. I'm also going to go ahead and show all of you a picture of Walter.
A picture.
He's in your handouts already, I believe, but
Doesn't have the same ring to it as a map. Oh, he looks like a redneck.
Yep.
His name's Walt DeWalt. What do you expect?
Look, I had hope.
All right. But yeah, so he pulls out the laptop, opens it, presses the on button, and while it is churning its way through its boot screen, he starts talking. All right, you may or may not have heard of Grayson McGuire. For those of you who haven't, he's an investigative reporter. He traveled out to this part of the world 3 weeks ago. Since then, he and his team, 12 folks all told, been digging around looking for something. We don't know what, but we suspect it has to do with Apex Cybernetics. Apex is a corporation of questionable morals who has several interests in this region and several local politicians in their pocket. 3 days ago, McGuire's employers received a call from him, and this is the recording. He then presses something on the laptop, and a crackly, partially indecipherable voice rises in and out of a wall of static. Gotta help us! Can you hear me? Man, we're done for. We can't do nothing. They're monsters. We need help. And then the call cuts off. And now you know about as much as I do, Walter said. If you ask me, this whole mission is a waste of Monarch time and resources, but they didn't ask me, so here we are. He looks down at his watch, 3 minutes, we will be at the point that McGuire was last known to be, from where he made that call. You have 10 hours to find out what happened to him. If Apex is involved, find out why. Collect any evidence that you can. Walter pulls out a map, circles a point on it, and hands it to the lieutenant. At 1800 hours exactly, I will be at that point. Moro Dujimari. If you want extracting, I suggest that you are too.
All right.
Anyone have anything they want to say, or otherwise 3 minutes will pass and then the helicopter will drop. Huh?
Are we jumping or are you dropping us off?
The helicopter will take you, will go, they won't land, but it'll get down to hovering just a few feet off the ground in the clearing.
All
So
right.
you can jump out, but not like, you're not like parachuting out or rappelling.
That was the question.
As we're flying and starting to go low, what's the terrain look like?
So you are in the Amazon.
Like,
Tropical jungle.
wet, hot.
Wet, hot.
Non-American summer.
Feasible to get to the extraction point, though. Not.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the extraction point is far enough away that assuming a reasonable clip, you probably have about 5 hours to investigate before you need to be on the move.
Okay.
To get to the extraction point.
I will set my watch and put some timers in place.
Tracker will look up and go, can I see the map?
Yeah, I'll hit it.
Thank you. She's going to take some time to kind of memorize, look, well, I've got the better viewpoint, kind of memorize and get myself oriented to where we're at. So heaven forbid if the map goes away, the mental map will hold true, or at least as much as I can in the now 2 minutes and 15 seconds I have left before I have to give back the map and we get off this thing.
All right, so you will be, like I said, the helicopter comes down to a clearing, which is about 50 feet or so in diameter. There is a narrow track that runs through the middle of this clearing, disappearing into the shadowy jungle on either side. Tall trees jut up into the sky all around, and on the edges of the clearing where the sunlight reaches, thick undergrowth keeps you from seeing a whole lot. The helicopter brings you down, and you hop out. It lifts up and flies away.
So the little path, is that the direction towards where we need to be anyway? For extraction point?
Not really.
Okay. Second question, is there anything lying around here since this is the last location we have?
Well, that seems to me like people would need to do some looking around, which sounds like perhaps an investigation check.
No, that was definitely a sneeze.
So, since jungles aren't Boomer's thing, but Boomer is going to do a perimeter search just to
Okay.
just kind of do a basically just make sure that there is nothing coming to attack us. Just
Okay.
kind of let the nerds handle the other stuff. She'll make sure that she can shoot something if she needs to.
Good first roll of the game. It wasn't below a 10. We're above a 10, and that's impressive for me. That's a 16 on investigation.
All right. Boomer, go ahead and give me a perception check. Not that you're great at that.
A perception or a security, because she's running security checks.
Yeah, you wish. Perception.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Perception there. Oh my god, my perception's a -1. I'm assuming normally is how I want to roll it.
Yes, I will let you know if you are at advantage or disadvantage.
Okay. It just defaults into disadvantage, and I was like, is that the default? Is it we're always at a disadvantage?
No.
Oh shit, yeah, it's a 16!
All right. Okay.
Better than I thought it was going to be.
Anyone else investigating or seeking?
I will also make an investigation roll.
Okay.
As
I'll
I
try and get a good view of the tracks and make sure, because it goes off in 2 directions, right?
Well, the trail goes off in 2 directions. You'll need to give me a check to actually find tracks.
Then, yep, that's what I'm going to try and do, is figure out where they went, not so much where the path out is, if in case those are different.
will say the drawing of her has a skirt and a little jacket over, but she is a field researcher, so in the field she is wearing sensible clothing, not trying to tromp through the jungle in high heels. And she does carry a rifle.
Nice. Oh, I'm fully armed. Military gear.
All right. Yeah, you guys are going to find quite a bit.
Woohoo!
So, investigating the clearing, what you're going to find is a number of footprints. You find a group of individuals or a group of footprints that are Western style sneakers and hiking boots that are heading to the south. In addition, you find a crushed cigarette packet of Marlboro menthols, and with your 22 or 25 tracker, you also find another footprint, which is some way away from the track, more at the edge of the clearing. This is a military style boot, and from its positioning behind a bush, you read it as the person wearing this boot may have been covertly watching the track to see who comes down through it.
I'm going to take a couple of pictures. I'm going to take one of my lenses that allows me to kind of get to zoom in a little bit, drop down a scale, and take pictures of these prints so that I can have a good reference for the size of the shoes.
Okay. I mean, you have a good reference, but we're not talking anything that jumps out as either these were children or Bigfoot.
Mhm.
They're in the normal range of adult human feet.
Yep.
Mostly, I'm thinking record if I see the tracks again.
Yep. No, sounds great. Boomer. While they're investigating and you're looking out in the jungle, you see movement. You see about a dozen indigenous tribes people approaching. And I will show you all a picture of them. Maybe. Nope, never mind. I lied. I don't have a picture of the tribes people.
I was ready to switch the camera. I was ready.
But I do have a picture of two members of the tribe that you will specifically recognize.
Okay.
Or not recognize, but that you will stand out at you. One is a very, very old woman. And the other is a maybe 11 or 12-year-old girl who is standing right next to the woman. And those I can show you. Oops, I didn't want to show the character sheet. Let me redo that.
You can't see the sheet.
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
see the sheet.
It just says bio and info, and we just see the photo. But
Okay. Here we go.
So, are we alerted to this?
One other thing.
Okay.
Of the other 12 people, or they're armed with short bows with arrows that are have bright fletching on them. Most of them are wearing indigenous dress similar to what Myra and Valentina are wearing. But there is one young man who is wearing jeans and a fierce looking woman with a monobrow who is wearing a Motorhead t-shirt. So Boomer, right now you're the only one who has seen them. Are you alerting your party to them?
I mean, I'm assuming we have some sort of comm system.
Not really. And you're all in a clearing together right now.
Yeah.
But we've kind
Open
of...
fire. No. No.
I'm not that kind of people. So Ashley's kind of scanning around, and she kind of starts realizing there's movement. She'll kind of focus in on where the heaviest amount of the movement is, and we'll kind of see the various tribes people coming towards them with the bows and everything like that. And then we'll kind of look at the other two that are dressed in like modernized clothing, and we'll be kind of like, hey guys, I think we've got incomings. Not sure if hostile or not.
Gotcha.
So
Gonna look
heads
over
on a
there.
swivel.
So with that said, you can all see them now. And I will allow anyone who would like to give me a insight check to see what kind of...
I would love to do an insight. I would like to also follow that by, I want to say a persuasion check might be this one, but my approach with that, what I want to do after looking at them and like making any eye contact, is to hold a hand up and give a respectful bow to them.
Okay.
As a way to try to, if they are tense or anything, show we're not trying to hurt them.
Sure.
As you stand next to the girl with the ginormous machine gun.
Am I allowed to make that persuasion check?
Give me the insight check first.
19.
You will be able to make a persuasion check to speak with them.
Okay, that'll work. Damn, we got locked in to read these people.
Well, no. 3 of you did.
Sorry, 3 of us said 2 of you did.
Doc and Tracker are like, I don't know, they're people.
I don't do a human thing.
I pull Malus on my back like a backpack.
But yes, Boomer and Glasses and Lieutenant, you all can tell that they are cautious. So they have, their arrows, knocked and raised, but they don't seem like they want to fire on you.
Completely fair of them.
Huh?
Completely fair of them.
You do also see that when she notices that you have noticed them, the old woman kind of smiles, and she will call out to you in a language that I'm quite certain that none of you speak.
Very likely.
Huh?
Very likely.
Sumerian?
What was that?
Sumerian?
No. Kambaruka.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Same type.
Seeing that you don't understand them, the little girl speaks and calls out, do any of you speak Portuguese?
I speak
I will-
Spanish.
I will
Japanese?
reply in Portuguese that I do.
Okay.
I would be able, with Spanish, I'd be able to fight through. I'd be able to figure out what the gist of what they're saying.
Portuguese
may
is
be-
more
Yeah.
Italian.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit more
That would take skill. It's closer to Italian than it is to Spanish, I
Portuguese
think.
and Spanish.
They're pretty close.
Okay,
Yeah. It's just
I mean,
there's certain vernacular words that are slightly different. They just say they'll not necessarily pronunciation, but like it'll be like the words that they use for certain things are just slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So the little girl looks to her grandmother, says something in the tribal language. I'm not going to do that every time, but for the sake of what's going on, you will see that basically she translates to her grandmother and then speaks to you.
And he translates for us and speaks.
I will feedback. I will tell the little girl that my name is Martina.
Okay. So what she will say, and hold on, I want to check something real fast. Okay. She'll say, she'll introduce her name herself. She's Valentina, and this is her grandmother, Myra. Or yeah, Myra. And she will say that that her grandmother is the tribe's shaman and is wields authority second only to the chief, my dad, who, being her son, always does what he's told like a good boy. But he's not present right now, so Myra's taking charge at the moment. They saw your helicopter coming in. And she will kind of be eyeing your Monarch ID badge hanging off of your belt, and just like that's really pretty.
I will hold it closer so she can look at it.
And she says, "Well, we're as long as you don't harm us, you're welcome here." And then kind of looking around, I'm sure we could maybe exchange information for any gifts. Grandma has a very nice television and movie collection and a non-trivial Bitcoin portfolio.
Well, I see. Well, thank you for letting us be guests here. We are here to try to find somebody. Have you seen other people come through here?
Yes, in fact, we have. A party of people, and she kind of gestures at what you're wearing, Westerners like you, went by this spot 2 days ago. They headed down to the south into the Dreadlands.
I'll relay that to everybody.
Definitely good to know.
Boomer will kind of elbow Doc and just be like, "Hey, ask her about that. They were yelling about monsters. Ask him if they've seen not monsters though. Don't say monsters. Say like, have they seen anything out of the ordinary?"
Well, so have you seen any large animals? Any super species?
Do not know this word. But and then she kind of goes, really looking at your badge and saying, "I'm sure we could think of more things more to tell you if, like I said, you were willing to exchange some gifts with us.
I have a question.
Yes.
If we were getting this translated back to us,
Uh-huh.
going through my inventory very quickly to see what I actually have written down and what I can maybe ask if I would have on me.
Uh-huh.
Actually, there we are. I have a monster claw necklace. They're on my neck.
Yeah.
And hearing that they want gifts, I will take it off and hold it up with the look to Doc as the would they be interested in this?
Yeah, we'll see if Valentina's interested.
Ooh, Valentina's eyes get very wide with that. And she'll say, well, so haven't seen anything like that you would call monsters, but in the Dreadlands, they're, well, the reason we call them the Dreadlands, they were the lands of a rival tribe led by a shaman named Zapanaki, who did black magic. They were known for their ferocity and aggression, but Zapanaki and his tribe were killed in a war many, many years ago, long before either me or my father was born, when Grandma was a girl. And Grandma actually saw the body of Zapanaki. His body, his corpse was brought to the tribe. But in the last 5 years, our warriors have seen ghosts of that tribe, led by the spirit of Zapanaki. And for that reason, we never go to the Dreadlands now.
Ghosts.
And while I have not seen them, although I have seen the ghosts, and now she kind of lowers her voice. Don't tell Grandma this part. In the jungle, I have heard large crashing noises and sounds, and a squeaking sound towards the direction of Moro du Jamari, which that is your
Fair
extraction
action point.
Yep.
I will then crouch down and give her the necklace, gently putting it on her if she will let me.
She will.
I will put it on her.
Okay.
My equipment says I have pocket stuff.
Yeah. Basically anything that you can justify to me you would be carrying around in your pockets.
I'm sure I have a piece of candy in there.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Piece of candy.
All right. So they will say, like we said, you are welcome here, but be careful of the ghosts, and we trust that you will not attack our people. Or
Of course.
is there anything else you want to say to them? Or
I mean, we're running on a time limit. I feel like we have 2 different places we need to explore.
well,
Yes.
I mean,
So they saw the ones like us, but was there more than one group, or could they tell?
they only saw the one group, and it was, like I said, about a dozen people, which matches what you were told about the reporter and his entourage.
I feel that's where we need to go next. I will thank them.
I mean, for what it's worth, the footprints are going to the south, and that is also the direction towards Morrow Jujamari. So,
if we run into any trouble and we need your help, your village is this direction.
that she will point to the north. Our village is this way.
Thank you again.
How far away is the guy with the Motorhead T-shirt?
I mean, once you guys started talking to Myra, they all kind of came out into the clearing. So, you know, the clearing's about 50-foot diameter. So they probably aren't right up on you, but they're close enough that you could go and like talk to him or whatever. Why?
Well, I'm just curious. So everyone else is in more traditional attire, but he's wearing a Motorhead T-shirt. So it's kind of got my interest, and it would make a great picture, the dichotomy of the attire. So I really want to take a picture of this. So as I try to kind of warm up to them, I kind of give them the sign, and I'm just to kind of pick at it a little bit. I'm gonna say, Lemmy is God. I'm gonna see if he reacts to that in any way.
Okay. So clarification: there is a man who is wearing jeans. The person wearing the Motorhead T-shirt is a woman with a monobrow.
Okay, so she's definitely the one I want to look at and kind of give the sign to, and see if she reacts to that in any way.
When you say that, I'm assuming in English.
Yes.
She looks at you.
I don't think it would help.
No. But she will throw horns and bang her head.
Nice.
Okay.
At that point, Valentina will say, yes, she has many CDs. Has been building her collection for, well, before I was born. So yeah, these people clearly have, you know, they still mostly have their traditional ways, but they are not completely foreign to seeing Westerners come through their lands.
Makes sense.
So
But this probably was not something that was traded by someone from the first group. This is something that sounds like she's had for a while.
yes, yeah. All right. Well, then,
I think we're ready to head to the south.
Yeah, Boomer
right.
will just kind of give like a salute as she's holding the gun with the other hand and kind of lowers it down as she turns around. She's like, all right, nerds, let's head down south.
Polite bow to them again.
And Boomer Lieutenant say that. Track roll, raise her hand and wave. Mollis is on his back or on her back like a backpack waves to. We'll go over to the edge of the clearing and help Mollis up into a tree and give the hand signals of you watch, stay close, and start following the tracks. Or try to start following the tracks.
Yeah. All right. Give me a survival check.
Sure.
I'm gonna wait to see if we actually need to back you up or if you're good on your own.
That hurts my heart.
I said I'm waiting because I have faith in you.
I only got a 21, but I do still have a pet monkey.
No, that's what I was saying. Is I wasn't rolling because I had faith in you.
All right. So, Tracker, you are quite you are 100% confident that for most people, going through this jungle would be freaking awful. It is hot. It is humid. It is just sticky, and the path is unclear in many places. There are times that what looks like it would be the obvious way the path would continue instead leads into a tangle. You, with your 21 on your tracking, you are more than capable of actually avoiding those switchbacks and whatnot. I need everyone in the party to give me a wisdom or survival check.
Oh no. I don't like that.
Can I be good at one thing?
You are.
You are very smart. You are just not perceptive or wise.
It's gun. That's what you're good at.
No, she's also really good at technology.
Yeah,
But
I'm just not good at the nature part. I would like to not be here anymore.
It's the same difference either way, survival or wisdom.
Is wisdom somewhere else on? Oh,
It's
never
right next to
mind.
your.
Yeah, they're the same. Damn it.
Same
well,
here.
yeah, if you're not proficient in survival, then it's a wisdom check. But
I'm not proficient in anything.
Are
I
the
just keep
dots
rolling the same
proficient?
numbers over and over again.
Yep. 1 dot is your proficient, 2 dots your specialized.
So
Yep.
I am not proficient in survival. So let me.
I am a -1 so far in everything I've had to roll.
all right. All right, so how did everybody do?
17.
17 for Doc,
23.
23, 15 for Lieutenant.
I got an
Boomer?
18.
Okay. And Glasses?
17.
All right.
I'm sorry, 19.
All right. While you are making your way through the jungle, Lieutenant, you almost walk into a somewhat unusual plant. It is a deciduous bush about 7.5 feet tall, which is a bright blue-green, and it looks like it is covered in flowers. However, before you bump into it, you remember something that you'd seen in a Monarch briefing at one point about butterfly bushes. And as you look at it, you can see that the flowers are, in fact, non-moving insectoids. They kind of look like butterflies, but
You see, I'm really concerned for my own safety as I step back from that with the. How the hell did I almost walk into something blue and not go, man, maybe there's a problem here? I have basic survival skills. I know brightly colored in nature normally means bad.
yeah. Anyone who would like can give me a natural science check to know what you know about.
Yes! Something I'm good at!
I can roll it, but whoever's gonna beat me at it. Okay, well, not if I roll well.
Shows your nerd muscles, Boomer.
Yes! 21!
I have a special
21.
feature called the Power of Myth.
Uh-huh.
I make a DC 10 intelligence score when I encounter a new super species. And I get more information off of that.
This is not a super species.
Okay. So it only counts for.
It's
I
it's
thought it was
only
pretty super.
it's only cool. It's not super
So-
cool.
A super species does not have to be a titan, but it is a creature, usually larger than occurs naturally in nature.
Okay.
So,
I still got a
all right.
24.
So, Doc, Boomer, and Lieutenant, you all are aware of the butterfly bush.
I'm aware of it. Almost walked into it.
Well, yes. More specifically, though, despite its name, the butterfly bush is a nasty florofauna species with a rather insidious life cycle. It actually took Monarch some time to put it together. The plant itself is a harmless bush about, between 3 and 10 feet tall. Its flowers, once pollinated, take flight. They also take flight if the bush is attacked by an animal. When they take flight, they fly out seeking a suitable animal host, at which point it will land on them, implant a seed in them, and then die. The seed is almost microscopic, is very difficult to detect, but it will suppress the victim's immune system, send filaments through its body, and within about 2 weeks, the filaments reach the victim's brain, and the plant takes control over the victim's body.
So we burn it.
Once the plant takes over the victim's body starts to produce sprouts, which allow the plant to collect sunlight and continue growing. And then we'll seek out a suitable environment in which to eventually take root.
How
Are there
far along
any-
does this one look, I guess?
What was that?
How far along does this one look?
I mean, the plant is fully mature, so whatever was infected has turned into a plant.
Okay.
You don't see anything immediately nearby that looks like it has been infected. You're all aware that they would have to be mature and pollinated to come out naturally, but if the bush is damaged or attacked, it will immediately release flowers.
Never mind. Maybe we don't burn it.
We back away slowly.
Yeah.
Does it look like? Can you tell if any of the flowers have taken flight? Like, is there a patch missing or?
Sure. I'm going to say that those of you who got over a 20 on natural science, which is all three of you, looking at it not too closely, but closely, you think that this plant is probably still about a month away from, from the flowers being mature. And you don't see anything that suggests that there were, you don't see any patches that suggest that it had released flowers within the last several days.
Oh. I don't think anyone's disturbed this plant, so you just.
Then we shouldn't either.
Yes.
What's interesting though is that the butterfly bush has never been seen in the rainforest. It is typically found on the beaches, forests, and highlands of Skull Island.
Yeah, that's the issue. It shouldn't be here. Classes, can you get a photo of this?
Yeah, I can. As a matter of fact, while they were doing it and I realized that it was just a pretty flower, I got out my framing scope and I was kind of looking not only at the plant but also at the area around it, trying to block out the noise and kind of frame it for the best photo to see if there's anything else around here that doesn't belong.
Sure. Gonna say that's probably a perception, or investigation, whichever is better for you.
Okay.
Hey, Lieutenant, do you want to document this on the map so They come back, they know it's here and can deal with it.
That's a nat 20 as I'm taking my photographs.
Look at you.
All right.
24
Yay,
total.
first nat 20!
Yeah. You do not think that there is anything else unnatural or out of place in the immediate vicinity.
Okay. I will collect some photographs from a couple of different angles.
All right. All right. Well, yeah. So you can document it, mark the map, get photos, and as long as no one touches the bush, it's not going to bother you.
Yeah, no, I didn't have plans on touching it. My subconscious apparently did, but
I mean, you noticed it in time. It was just kind of one of those, whoa, I just almost walked into that.
I repeat, there's a little bit of a case, so I need to re-go over that part in my head.
Not going to have the laptop up, but I'll be taking notes on my phone. Just quick
All right.
notepad.
Sounds good. Are you going to continue on?
Yep.
Try and keep on the trail.
Yep.
All right.
Although I guess I'm gonna keep an eye out for things that shouldn't be here.
Okay. So you continue following the trail, well, the tracks and the trail. And you know, it is an hour or so of just unpleasantness, wet, sticky.
Ugh.
Uh
It's not good for my hair.
basically everyone other than Tracker is miserable.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm carrying a
And Tracker,
giant
you're
gun,
like,
so I'm extra uncomfortable.
I would say as I'm miserable, I'm also, because of liking this type of stuff, like, oh, and I will like tell a fact about the tree we're passing, and
all right. So after some time, you come out of a darker area in the jungle into a rocky ridge with relatively little vegetation on this road, on this area. However, a rather grisly sight meets you. Along the road are what you assume to be the remains of Grayson McGuire's party. There are 11 bodies lying where they have fallen, tangled amongst the cameras, sound equipment, and other gear they've been carrying. Nearest to where you emerge, you actually see Grayson himself. There is a deep wound across his neck with black blood pooled under his body.
Oh, I was
Flies.
about to ask.
Huh?
I was about to ask if you see Grayson yourself, and it's probably like, is he? Never mind.
There are flies crawling over his flesh. Other members of the team, along with some native guides, lie in similarly contorted positions, and there are grievous wounds evident on all of them. And I'm going to go ahead and put all of you on a map.
Question: Can I
That
pull up
seems
my rifle?
unnecessary. You don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
What was that?
phew.
I pull up my rifle.
Oh, I assumed you had your weapons at least loosely slung.
Yeah, no, it's the difference of the loose swung to in my hand.
Fair enough.
And there's definitely the once we clear the area, get more photos.
um,
Yeah.
But right now, be prepared.
if
So the war photographer in me kind of takes over. And not only am I taking photographs of the scene, but I also start to look up too, just to see if
Okay.
there's anything above, around.
Yeah. Anyone who wishes can give me a either investigation check or a perception check, depending on whether you're trying to look at the bodies and figure out what happened, or if you are trying to, pay attention to anything else that might be coming up on you.
I would
And
actually like to make a medicine check.
okay,
Uh, I think the cause of death is relatively obvious, but I'm looking at cause of death. I'm looking at, can I guess at how long they've been dead? Obviously, the heat of the
sure.
jungle, but just kind of in general, like more information along those lines.
And because super extra dangerous, I can do investigation, or if you rather survival to see, assuming they were in a tussle with whatever killed them, to get tracks or where the thing that killed them went after it got done doing its thing.
I'll allow it.
My perception check that I rolled was a 19. It was specific to what I had said. I'm
Okay.
kind of looking around to see if I see anything that might have done this. To see if we're in any kind of danger from anything else that might be here that we haven't already noticed.
Okay. Damn,
What is
Trevor.
What does a deuce do? Second nat 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Deuce, have a
Yeah.
point of inspiration.
I don't want it.
Oh
We're gonna
no.
need it.
No.
'Cause I'm sure.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So who did investigation? Looks like just the lieutenant.
Yeah, Boomer's basically assuming that something is going to attack them and has just kind of readied herself in kind of a head on a swivel position. So
I have
she's not
bad-
investigating anything.
I have bad perception. And investigation's at least better. And I guess there's a little bit in there that's also like these aren't military people, but maybe they have dog tags
Sure. Okay.
to look for.
Mala's got all 10 on perception. It's a good monkey.
Yeah. So Deuce or Tracker and Lieutenant, looking through the bodies, trying to see what happened to them. The wounds are consistent with tribal weapons, arrows, or maybe spears, although you do not see any signs of said weapons still being present. Tracker, in addition, you find a military style boot print, which does not match the footwear of any of the reporters or guides in the clearing, but it does match the one that was found back at the original clearing.
No dog tags.
No dog tags.
That's what I expected, but it's that I
They
want
do have. I mean, if you're gonna like start going through their pockets and whatnot,
carefully, as respectfully as I can, just looking for anything to identify and give closure.
sure. I mean, you can definitely find their IDs. And like I said, Grayson McGuire himself is, a minor celebrity, so you can clearly recognize him.
Oh yeah, we'll have photos for that one, but for the more minor people, it's the once again get an identity, get closure for them because
Yeah, the native
military.
guides probably not going to find anything that's going to help you though.
Yeah, that's fine. I want identifications.
Yeah. Tracker, you will also hear a whimpering sound coming from behind this bush over here.
Wheel? Yeah, Boomer's far enough back. And wander that way a little bit. Assuming whimpering is the sound of something that's hurt or innocent or both, hopefully both.
And just like that, I am turning to look at Tracker and taking a step after.
So you okay back there?
So you see a Caucasian woman. She is dirty. She is bloodied. She is holding what looks like a tape recorder and a mic. I will share a photo of her with all of you. Well, not a photo, but image.
It's a gun. Shoot LT. No, 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 no.
Huh?
No. I said it's a gun. Shoot LT. No, 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 no.
Exact opposite thought, as my thought is, oh, we should probably call Doc over here to get some help.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, she's got a nasty looking gash on her arm that is bleeding. So
Does
I'm
she
gonna.
speak English?
yes, and
Okay, good. So,
Yeah.
what happened?
as soon as you approach her, she just starts saying, "They were ghosts. They came out of the dark. They killed everyone."
Yeah, you look terrible. Come on, let's get you
Yeah.
some help. Come on.
You're gonna be okay. We're here.
And as she is saying that,
Oh shit.
an arrow flies out of the jungle and lands right next to Boomer's foot.
Gonna retract my "you're gonna be okay." I can't promise that anymore.
We are going to need first a perception check and then an initiative check from the party, and we will do that right after this short break.
Jinkies.
Jeepers.
Why does everyone attack me first? All
It's right
right.
by
Because
your
you're the
foot.
one
It's not his hat.
carrying the big gun.
Oh, all right. We'll be right back.
And welcome back. Thank you so much for sticking with us through our break. We are still the Untold Stories Project. This is still Monarch, he who hunts monsters, and our intrepid group of monster hunters, explorers, have just been attacked by a group of glowing ghost natives who seem to not want to talk. Yes, so I was saying I need everyone in the party to give me a wisdom or perception check, and then initiative.
So before I roll initiative, I'm going to enact a plan.
Okay.
I have a plan called I'm Just a Scientist.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to activate that before I roll initiative. And until the end of combat, they don't see me as a threat.
That is until the end of combat or until you do something that immediately
Right.
identifies you as a threat.
Yes. Yeah, they don't see me as a direct threat until I do something.
I at least locked in on the initiative part.
Oh, I got two characters. I got.
Look, I don't do the scouting. I have scouts for that.
Fair.
Is my
I
initiative.
give orders and tell them to go scout ahead for me.
Dang,
And
so many nat
glasses,
20s.
glasses, do note that you have advantage on initiative.
Share the luck.
Here we go.
Okay, where's my
That's a
initiative?
tiny die.
Oh, there it is.
Oof.
It worked.
So since they shot at me first,
Uh-huh.
can I use reckless attack?
You can when it gets to your turn, sure.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was one of those where it was like that was like a surprise thing where it's like that goes first.
Well, that's what
and
the
then...
perception check was for.
Okay. Jesus.
Oh god. Oh, boomer.
I get shot at first, and then I'm last in the initiative.
Because you spend
I'm
the
just
whole
like,
part of
no,
the
you
round
guys
going,
are fine.
put him up, put him up.
All right. Let me go ahead and that. All right. None of you got less than a 10 on the perception check. So there is no surprise round other than the arrow that flew out of the woods and hit Boomer's foot. Or didn't hit Boomer's foot, but came near Boomer's foot. Let me put all of our Lieutenant, you have the highest initiative. What would you like
That
to do?
That I do. That's a good question. Give me a second. I have to read all my options.
I mean, you don't have to use a cool ability. You can just pick up your gun and shoot something. Although they do.
I'm assuming I have the most like armor on. I assume.
I think you're probably the most heavily armored, but I'm not sure. I'd have to open everyone's character sheet to double check that, and I'm not going to right now.
Because I'm just assuming I would want people to be the ones that are less armored to be ushered behind me.
I mean, that's sensible.
I'm gonna take a few steps forward, and yeah, I'm just gonna shoot someone.
Okay. Who are you gonna shoot?
We'll go for a one of the archers.
Okay.
Can we
And
see
I'm
them
using
yet?
the rifle.
Oh, there they are. I did not scroll far enough up.
Now, I will let you know the archers, where they currently are undercover.
I'm
They
behind a freaking monkey.
They have about half cover.
Okay.
So that gives them a higher defense than they would normally have from their.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Well, there's the low rolls to start. I know I can't roll well once we're in a combat.
What do we roll?
I don't want to talk about it.
A 9, yes. So you fire off a weapon or fire off your tactical rifle. I'm assuming you're doing single shots, not doing semi-automatic burst shot.
Nope.
Okay.
This is really more of a warning shot and because I was trying to comfort a girl before an arrow was flown.
Sure.
We're not leaving you to die.
Okay. It is worth noting, however, that the sound of the gunshot echoes through the clearing, and is not quiet.
Oh, I don't think anything about this is about to be quiet.
Nope. Tracker.
I will use my action to yell to Mawas to hide. Said I want my monkey friend to get hurt.
Okay. Monkey picks up a leaf. And I'll take my movement to stand in front of the injured person and try and protect her from harm. Okay.
That is me.
All right. The shaman is going to rush out of the jungle. Closing on Doc. No, Doc's just a scientist.
Yeah.
So then he would run up to Boomer. Swinging a nasty looking blade.
Cool.
Yeah, that's not going to hit though. So
Yeah, that's cute for him.
now it is important to note, if you try firing a ranged weapon against someone who is adjacent to you, you are at disadvantage.
That's all right. I reread the reckless attack and realized it's for melee attacks.
Yes, but read further down. You have a special feature that allows you to use it with your heavy guns.
That's true, but
For most strong heroes, it only applies to melee. But you are very good with your gun. All right, Archer number 1 had already shot at Boomer, so he's going to do that again.
that's what I get for playing. Damn it!
That I think will hit.
Is it? I'm assuming it's against
Your defense.
which is. I don't know. Oh, yes. My defense is 14.
Okay. So you're going to take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. How do I do that? Roll the Constitution?
Yep. Actually, I think there's even a place that says save.
Oh. A death saves. I'm assuming I'm not dying.
So to the right of the Constitution, it should have a little circle and then a number under it. That's a save.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's what I was gonna click. I just wasn't sure if that's what I was supposed to click.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
nope. I'm assuming I'm just normal, right?
Yeah. This
Okay.
is not
Normal as we all are.
Normal is what we strive to be. I mostly am at a disadvantage. God damn it.
All right. So in that case, you are also going to take 3 points of poison damage from the bow.
Cool. How do I fuck myself on that one?
Just listed as damage. Just an extra 3 points of damage.
Okay, so do I just take it out of the max or out of the current?
Current.
So
Yeah,
I'm
you don't want to
taking-
change your max hit points because that's how many hit points you have.
How many points of damage did I just take?
3?
9 total.
9. Ooh.
9 with the 3?
Including the 3, yes.
Okay.
6 points of piercing damage, 3 points of poison damage.
Okay. Cool, guys. Cool. This is super dope.
You're fine. You'll live forever.
I love being the tank. They're all gonna just shoot me.
No, they're not, because I'm assuming Glasses is about to do some damage.
Oh, you just jinxed it.
Ah,
What?
You just jinxed me.
Oh, sorry.
Uh,
I like how it says Boomer strong, and then it's a 9 underneath of it. Boomer
all
not
right, am
strong.
I up?
Yeah. I'm just dying.
All right, is he done? Am I up now?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to use my gunslinger feat, so I'm going to be able to draw both of my weapons and fire twice at him.
Yep.
And because I have that, I don't suffer disadvantage in melee.
Correct. You can be
So,
gunfighting with someone who's trying to punch you, and it's
Yeah.
not a problem for you.
It's not a problem for me. So, let's see if these things will hit. Let's take the first one.
Who are you firing at?
Um,
The shaman or
the shaman right in front of me. Yeah.
yeah, makes sense. Jesus Christ, man.
That was the first one.
Uh-huh.
Here we go with the second one.
Okay.
Ew, second one not as good.
So the second one will miss, but the first one will definitely hit for 7 points of damage,
Mm-hmm.
which, ow. You will notice that for all that he's glowing and green, that bullet seemed to impact him, and he is bleeding red blood. And he will yell something out. Let me check something real fast.
says, "Oi, fuck, brother." It's weird for a shaman to say.
He actually swears in German. Which is kind of strange for a Amazonian shaman to do.
I'm going to answer him in German and tell him to stand down and just see if there's a reaction to hearing his language.
Not immediately.
Okay.
All right. Mawas, are you just continuing to hide?
That's a lot of archers, and that's a
That monkey doesn't have a knife.
monkey's just gonna jump. Assuming the monkey is hidden, monkey doesn't know better. Monkey doesn't need to know better. It's gonna leap out of its tree and just smash this archer in the face with a rock. Because
Yes.
I love
get a
it.
monkey. I guess was Mawa's hidden and would get advantage on the attack from leaping out of the tree or not?
Let me make a perception check for.
Sure. She's got to beat a
I mean,
9. Mawa's is not great at hiding.
To be fair, though, like, it's a monkey in the jungle. Like, I feel like it's pretty commonplace. They don't know it's our monkey.
Yeah, you don't expect it to go rabbit and leap at your mouth.
Oh,
but
baby
this one saw it coming.
You sure saw the monkey.
Come on.
Not at advantage, but
That's fine. Get him, Mawas. Mawas.
all right.
I'm willing to spend my inspiration just for my monkey to look amazing.
All right. And like I said, in our case, inspiration is going to function like a hero point. So just re-roll that, and if you get less than a 10, add 10 to it.
Come on, Mawas. Show us what it's like. Yes.
All right. A 21,
Jesus.
more than enough to hit said archer.
For 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Jesus Christ. So Mawis brains this archer, who is bloodied and screaming. That archer is going to drop their bow and is pulling their spear when it gets around to them.
Did you just hear Boomer yell, "That's not monkey!"
All right.
Yeah, she's
Archer
also
number
bleeding
2.
profusely.
Archer number 2 doesn't want to leave the cover because, well, it's safer there.
She just
Until the
saw her
monkey comes
partner.
for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say she just saw her partner get bludgeoned by a monkey.
Archer 2 is going to fire their bow at the lieutenant. But a 9, I am quite certain, will not hit.
Not.
All right. Doc.
All right. Doc is going to draw her rifle
Mhm.
and move behind these trees.
Stepping over the corpses.
Man, do I
Hopscotching
want
around 'em.
to use another genius point? I'm gonna go ahead, use another genius point. I have another plan.
Okay.
So as I move, I'm gonna shout, "That bullet hit him. He's not a ghost. He's bleeding." And that will activate when a plan comes together.
Okay.
Since I've already enacted a plan, after you enact another plan, you may use this plan as a free action to inspire your team. You and up to 6 of your allies that can hear me.
Which would be all of your party and Mawis.
Yes, monkey.
You gain temporary hit points equal to my intelligence modifier, which is 4.
Right. So everyone in the party can get 4 temporary hit points.
Can this go above our max?
Yes.
Yeah.
Put it in the section on their character sheet where it says temporary, but yes.
And that's my turn.
All right. Archer number 3. Yeah, he's not going to do that. That would be dumb. Archer number 3 is going to move over here so that he still has some cover. And will shoot at the lieutenant again. Less said about that roll, the better.
It's okay. Everybody on stream can see it.
Oh, yeah, no, he's going to get there. Yeah, Archer is going to 4 is going to double move. Archer 5 has dropped his bow and is going to stab his spear at Mawis.
Archer 5's about to make the worst mistake of his life.
Will a 13 hit Mawis? I don't know.
Surprisingly not.
Huh?
Agile monkey. Defense is 14.
All right, so he will miss. Boomer.
Well, there's a
Bring
lot
the
of people
pain.
shooting things. I know, a lot of people shooting things at him. So she's going to use her okay. Do I want to use? Yes, I'm going to use reckless attack.
Okay.
Okay. You can use reckless attack talent and the power attack talent when making attacks with ranged weapons that don't have the light property.
So your machine gun does not have the light property. In fact, it has the heavy property.
So I could use reckless and power attack with my machine gun in the body of that stupid ghost.
Yes, although you would have to at least move 5 5 feet away from him. Otherwise, you will be at disadvantage because of.
So do I just take like a couple steps back?
Yeah.
So she's basically gonna like after she got hit with the arrow, she'll like stumble back a little bit
Uh-huh.
to however far she needs to be. I'm just gonna fall back here.
Yeah. Okay.
And then she's going to just be like, "This is not where it ends," and she's just gonna lay into the ghost.
All right. So if memory serves, reckless attack gives you advantage.
Yeah, it says at the start of your turn, you declare being reckless. You gain advantage on attack rolls with melee weapons, but it says that I can use it for the other thing.
Right.
And
And
then
power attack.
I take a -5 penalty on the attack roll to gain a +10 bonus to damage if the attack hits.
And normally you cannot power attack with reckless attack, but in your case you can.
So,
All right.
So I roll. Okay, so I'm rolling my machine gun, right? So I'm rolling the big boom.
Yep.
And it should
How
ask
do I-
if you want advantage. Yeah.
Okay, why is it not giving me a roll? How do I roll that then?
You should be able to just click on the little die next to the weapon.
So not machine gun light. I want SMG.
No, you want machine gun light.
Oh, I want machine gun light. Okay. And I roll it at advantage.
Yep.
Submit. Fuck. Will a 14 hit? No, it's -5.
It is -5.
I do gun. Why can't I do gun?
Oh.
Maybe you were the nerd all along.
No, I can't be the nerd this time too.
Lieutenant, do you have an ability to help someone when they miss a roll?
I might. Let me check. I have a lot of things.
I feel like that's a thing you do.
I just don't know if it doesn't tell me what type of action those are. Bonus action.
On your character sheet, go to the tab that says plans and tricks. And you should see longer descriptions of the tricks there.
No.
I have a cheat sheet. That's
Oh,
where I
there it is.
pulled up my long description.
All right, it's a reaction. So yeah. I can roll an influence die to basically say, lock the fuck in. I don't know where I rolled that though.
I think you can just click on them, but if not, you can just do a D, /roll.
Well, I can't do much for you.
Yeah, that's still gonna miss. Wait,
I hated
no,
him so much.
Actually, no, that will exactly hit.
A 12 will hit?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So that's 10 ballistic damage plus 10, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that's plus 20.
So 20 points of damage, huh?
Boomer, I swear to God, you better hit that thing.
You do gun.
I do gun.
Would you like to just describe what happens as you turn this shaman into a fine red mist?
He's just gonna turn into some Swiss cheese.
Uh-huh.
So she gets hit with the arrow. She takes a step back. She cocks the gun, and it kind of like it jams a little bit, and then she hears the lieutenant yell at her, basically telling her to like man up. This is what you do. Like get it together. And she's just like, yeah. And she like readjusts the weapon, and she just is like, nobody makes me bleed my own blood. And she just shoots him as many times, and just is like, ah! As she's shooting him. Just turns him into Swiss cheese.
We'll just take him off the initiative tracker. it's worth noting he is not unconscious. He is not defeated. He is very, very dead.
She is shoot first, ask questions later.
Lieutenant.
I mean, he is a ghost, so technically he was always dead.
Yeah. She's just more dead. She's just deader.
Not a ghost.
There are 2 archers who have been shooting at me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna go for this one.
Okay.
Well, and roll like a 2. Trust.
Maybe you're rolling something.
Give it a sec.
She just really want you to suffer on that one.
Yeah, I like doing that to me. How about 22?
22 will definitely hit.
I didn't roll well on my damage though. Rolled a 1 there.
Yeah. So 3 points of damage.
Yep.
So it's a grazing shot, but you know, not trivial.
And given where I'm standing, can I move like behind here for like a little bit of cover?
Where?
Right here.
Yeah, you can move behind the bushes for partial cover.
Nice. I have military training. I know a little.
Yep. Partial cover gives you a defense of 16 and not instead of whatever your defense normally is.
I'll take it. But
Tracker.
that's definitely a bit better than what I have.
Tracker's just like, let my monkey do my business.
Monkey business is the stuff. I'm just gonna say we're going to hope that these people aren't suicidal, and after seeing that, they're theoretically are feeling very worried and they're going to break. So Tracker's going to give the command for Monkey to disengage and hide. Assumption is if they start running, I still don't want Monkey getting shot at, so Monkey will disengage to back away safely from the spear person.
Okay.
Using Tracker's action to command the monkey, and staying where I'm at to protect our person. So yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I like that you're in the middle of a battlefield, just like feverishly like sign languaging to the monkey.
Oh, the monkey understands when I talk to it. The sign language is
Oh,
more
okay.
fun. Bro, what? I don't know. Is he ordering a pizza? What are they doing over there?
Put the girl behind you is just like, what is happening right now?
I heard a machine gun, a monkey screaming. What the hell?
All right.
Yeah, there's so much.
So that's Tracker. Say Mawith wouldn't actually move until it's his turn, but Archer 1.
Just watched her leader get Swiss cheesed.
Yeah, but other than him, no one has taken much damage yet.
Oh, they's about to.
So he's going to fire his bow at the person carrying the big gun.
Cool. I love that for me.
Will a 14 hit?
Will a 14 hit? It ties.
Attacker wins on ties.
Okay.
You will take 9 more points of damage.
So I'm assuming I take the temp damage first.
Yes.
And then okay. Cool. I'm down to 15. No,
and
I'm down to 14.
Constitution saving throw.
Cool. I love this for me so much. Oh, normally. Right? Normally, I'm not at a disadvantage, right?
Yes, you are not at disadvantage.
Well, I just didn't know because I fell. Ooh, 18!
Okay, so you will only take 2 points of poison damage.
Cool. I'm down to 12, guys. Just letting that be known in the universe that I'm down to 12.
You'll live forever.
I mean, you could be down to 8. I mean, those 10 hit points help.
Well, that's true. Those temp hit points definitely helped.
All right. So at that point, a creature emerges from the foliage over to the east.
Ah,
Oh my god.
It is. Well, here, I'll just show you all a picture.
It doesn't look like a cockroach, does it? Or a cricket? It's all of them together.
it's buggy. I don't like bugs.
Um,
I don't like any
Man,
of that.
where is that thing?
I
um,
think we can't see it from the tree.
I
Oh,
can.
okay. That's
whoa.
perfect.
Oh, its token just got bigger.
So you're all gonna hear a very totally confident scream from Lieutenant. Don't worry, it is a very manly scream for a woman. It ignored the shaking hands of a rifle. She don't like bugs.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's in like, well, for my screen, because I'm assuming Doc can see it, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay, there
Especially
we go.
because it's moving towards Doc.
Oh, okay, cool.
I repeat, a very womanly scream comes from Lieutenant.
Um,
Don't worry.
and it will attempt to bite the Doc.
I'm assuming my I'm just a scientist doesn't.
Huh?
My I'm just a scientist doesn't help in this situation.
No, it does not affect the animal that is looking at you as just food.
It does not hit me though.
It does not. It does, however, rub its legs together and what almost sounds like singing.
Gonna bring more.
Yes.
Oh god, I hate all of this so much. Oh god.
You see, this is why I give my character my favorite bugs, because now we can both be in the
Yeah. It's like my least
Unfortunately,
favorite
Doc
part.
thinks this is pretty cool. I do not though.
Doc is like, this is dope. Oh god.
Always good when
Okay.
your lieutenant is screaming like a baby over the bugs.
I
Glasses.
mean, you're in the jungle.
Look, they're don't like bugs. Don't like bugs. Not that big.
Doc,
Especially.
if you would like to try to identify this thing, you are welcome to do so. Or you could even use your power of myth ability.
Yeah, I figured I had to wait till my
Okay.
turn.
Sure. Glasses.
All right.
You're
So
moving?
I moved up to the tree to try to get some cover.
Okay.
And you said that the archers that are in the trees have what for cover?
Half cover.
Okay, so half for me is none. So I'm going to move up and give myself the cover and take theirs away. And I'll just fire at the one directly in front of me, archer number 1, I think.
Okay.
So we'll get 2 of them here. First one, not bad.
20 will hit for 4 points of damage.
Yep. And the second one,
Come on.
16.
That'll hit as well.
All right, so that's looking like 13 points total.
Yeah.
Damn.
He is definitely bleeding his own blood.
Okay. And then I also want to shout in German again to stand down.
Okay. Unfortunately, the only one who spoke German has been riddled with holes by a machine gun.
Do they recognize it, I wonder?
They recognize that you're speaking German, but
Not enough to matter. Okay.
nope. What's Mamas doing?
If does what they're told, disengages and gets some cover and goes to hide, so does not get shot.
Sounds good.
You're a good monkey, yes you are.
All right. Archer number 2 is feeling bravely confident because he hasn't been hurt yet. And he is going to fire his bow at glasses. You have half cover, so that gives you an effective defense of 16.
Mm-hmm.
That does nothing.
I know they can't understand it, but I'm just going to shout "nice shot" in German at them.
Nice. Doc.
All right. Doc is, even though this thing just bit at me, I'm gonna lean down towards it like every idiot scientist does in a movie like this. And oh, cool. And I will roll my social science for my power of myth.
Okay.
And study it. And that beats the DC of 10. So
Okay.
if successful, reveal something important about the creature, either about a behavior, dangerous attack, or special defense.
Okay. So this is what what the people of Skull Island call a singing ant or a snare hunter. You are aware that singing ants are individually a painful hazard, but not super threatening. However, they sing, and their song carries quite far, which will call other ants out or other snare hunters out to it. They get their name from their unusual appearance. Their backs are covered in mossy growth, and their antennae resemble the stems of a shrub. They're very, very easy to hide. But like I said, individually, they're not that dangerous. But if a large enough swarm comes out, even the mighty Kong would be worried. You would also know that they're venomous.
All right.
And their bite can is extremely painful, to the point that you're stunned the following round after they bite you if you fail the Constitution save.
So I will just shout, "These pack a nasty sting, but there's going to be more of them here soon, and we don't want to be here."
Anything else you want to do?
I don't think any of my plans are helpful. So, how big is this thing?
This ant is
Too big.
about 2 feet tall.
Too big.
Or 2 feet long, and
So
about a foot.
He's not going to fit in my backpack.
Too big.
You can make him a backpack, a little poisonous
You could
backpack.
make a backpack out of it, yes, but
I'm already getting the do not bring this thing back.
Unless
that thing back where it came from.
They are relatively not common, but found on Skull Island. Although again, what are they doing here?
Yeah, relatively fun on Skull Island. Good for them. I didn't sign up to go to Skull Island with the bugs.
Shoot. I don't really want to break the cover that I'm at, so I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
Willingly staying next to the big fucking ant. It's a little bold.
I'll be fine.
Bold move.
All right. Archer 3 is going to shoot at Glasses, who has cover. So that sucks for the Archer.
Oh shit.
Oh, but an 18 will hit.
Still hits. Yep.
So you're going to take 9 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so
I think Glasses got hit on purpose to look more badass.
I mean, the war photographer is the archetype that is Hiddleston's character in the movie Skull Island.
14.
You will make the save, but you will still take 4 points of poison damage.
So what's that total?
Total is 13.
And remember to take your temp points first.
Yes, sir. Thank you. So 13 total. So those go away. That becomes that. Okay.
All right. Archer 4 is going to shoot at the fucking ant because he is not prepared to deal with an ant.
Me neither, buddy. Me neither.
It's like 2 feet. Like
He will miss the ant.
that's like a small puppy. I wonder if I could train this ant.
We are not taking the ant.
Archer 5 was
You've
the one who
already
got
got
hit
one
with,
ant. You don't need another ant.
See what you did there.
Yes.
And ant number one's got a really big gun.
Archer 5 runs out of the forest looking for the monkey. Not finding the monkey is going to stab at Boomer with his spear.
Instead, he finds big guns.
And he's going to
Instead, he finds suck it. That misses.
Hey, guess what? Boomer.
Oh, yeah. Boomer's going to do the exact same thing she just did.
Of course she is.
Only this time, she is definitely going to roll better. Okay, I got to roll my gun. My lightweight gun. Oh, my God, please.
I'm assuming you're going to take a step back so that you're not at disadvantage.
Correct. Joink. She basically kind of like swerved out of the way when he went to stab her with the spear, and she's just like, bruh, come on. Added advantage. Ooh, will a 12 hit?
A 12 will exactly hit.
Yay! That's 6 points
that
of damage.
Huh?
6 points of... Oh, no, plus 10, 16!
Plus 10, 16, yeah.
And that archer got monkeyed already, too.
Yeah, would you like to tell us what happens to this poor archer?
She swerves from his spear, and she takes a step back, and she's like, this is for the monkey. And she just, like, straight down the middle, straight shot. She kind of makes it look a little bit like a banana, just, to drive the point home that it was for the monkey.
Yep.
I think I'm a gun girl now.
Out of the bushes, you see a little monkey paw go.
The sound tech is going to hide herself behind the bushes again. Tracker. Or no, Lieutenant.
I do not like the ant.
He's just a little guy.
I'm shooting it.
Don't shoot the little guy.
I do not like This is the ant.
And didn't hurt you.
The ant's calling more, and I know I know a simple thing called a decimal, which is if every time one ant can call more ants, up to can call more ants, possibly multiple, that means we're about to have an exponential problem.
Why we
I
need the
can-
lead.
I can
So I'm
fix
gonna
him.
shoot it. Just don't forget, I don't know how to roll. 15?
What happens as you riddle this ant with bullets?
So after the very womanly scream at seeing the ant,
Uh-huh.
there is a quick whip around, and just quick, barely focusing on aiming, just letting instinct take over, and shooting the ant right in the head.
Oh.
With just the Doc, we can study them when we are not in combat.
Tracker.
Poor little guy. But I
I
don't.
repeat, I'm not saying I'm gonna go attack a nest of them, but I am saying if they're calling buddies, I will keep shooting the buddies until no more are called.
Yeah, but I was going to try and make it tell its buddies to go back home and not come here, but I can't do that now. But there is an archer right there, and I don't want Doc to get hurt, so I'll pull out my bow and I'll shoot the archer back. And this is what you do to people. Don't do this.
Archer 4.
Yep.
Yeah, you will.
Oh no, I don't have that yet. So yep, just 4 points.
All right. It's a grazing attack, but it wings him. Oh. Archer 1 is going to try to fade away into the foliage. Unless someone wants to spend a turn looking for him, that will successfully hide him from everyone other than Tracker, who still sees him. Anyone who wants to actively look for him can spend a turn, spend their action seeking him, but he's trying to hide.
Boomer will yell in Spanish, "That's right, you better run, bitch."
Glasses.
She's just riding a high of just Swiss cheesing these guys. She's just really happy right now.
I'm enjoying listening to all these war cries in Spanish and German and having no clue what's being said.
Okay, neither did they.
That's true.
Yeah, it makes it better.
Sounds
It makes it more intimidating if they
Right.
don't know what you're saying. Plus, German's very scary anyways. Like, when you speak German, it's always scary, so.
Say, like, I join you in speaking a different language, but I speak Japanese. It's a very polite language.
Yeah.
You can't curse someone out in Japanese without them going,
Thank
"That's
you.
not sweet."
The lieutenant's bowing, but very angrily.
To say, I don't think there's a language that most of you have in common other than English.
I repeat, I got Japanese, but I repeat, there's also a 50% chance I start speaking Japanese and they assume I'm saying something in Chinese or Korean if they don't know the difference.
Also fair. Glasses, what are you doing?
I'm going to go ahead and take my shots at Archer number 2. So if you want to run. I'm going to shout in Russian though because it's much more aggressive. It's almost Klingon-esque, and so we're going to go with stand down in Russian as I fire at Archer number 2.
We're going to confuse the hell out of these people by just yelling random languages at them.
That's the plan. I want to scare the crap out of them.
We're just Russian rouletting it until we figure out which language they understand.
All right, that's the first one. I'm assuming that hit well. Second one,
Ooh.
14.
And you get to ignore the cover arm, right?
I do.
Then yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so that's 12 total.
He's bleeding a lot.
Good.
He's bleeding all of the
I'm
blood.
assuming you're going to stay put in behind your tree.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Malice,
Monkey's happy being monkey.
probably wise. Archer number 2 does not like how this is going in terms of trading ranged attacks. But Archer number 2 is also brave and stupid. So he is going to drop his bow and run out of the trees, 2 glasses, and attempt to stab you with his spear.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Ooh,
That will hit.
Ooh.
yeah. So he will
That's a lot of
stab you
stabbing.
for 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Is that poison too?
No.
All right. Well, that really hurt.
Yep.
That feels
Doc.
ouchy.
That's a big ouchie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not too concerned about Archer 4. Amongst the body and equipments, is there tarp, blanket, something like that?
You can probably find something like that if that's what you were looking for. Yeah. Why?
I'm gonna wrap the bug corpse up.
Have
Honestly,
a point of
Boomer,
inspiration, Doc.
yeah, Boomer is
All
not
right.
upset about that because Boomer has a thing she wants to try and do later.
I'm extra worried now on multiple fronts.
Same.
Yeah, Boomer has 2 things she actually wants to try with those bugs.
It's terrible. Archer number 3 really wants to shoot somebody. He's going to try to shoot the lieutenant. I believe that will hit.
Well, she has half cover, right?
Oh, she does, but that only gives her a defense of 16.
Oh, okay.
So, Jemmy, I don't know if you're muted.
Sorry.
You will take 9 points of damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to take 9 points of damage in a Constitution saving throw.
Well, you don't have a choice.
Okay. Hold on. +4. It's 9.
9, and then yes, give me a saving throw.
Okay. I don't have a Constitution. I keep forgetting I have to pick if it's normally.
Okay, you will only take 2 more points of damage from the poison.
Ow. Okay.
You're fine.
No.
And Archer number 4 is going to shoot at the tracker who just shot at him.
I'm gonna give you an out, man. Run.
Nope. Will a 16 hit you, tracker?
Oh, 100%.
Okay, you're going to take 9 points of damage, and I need a Constitution save from you.
Mm. This is about to be the shortest rescue mission of all time. Oh!
Yeah. 19 damage?
You're going to take some poison damage. 10 points of it, in fact.
Cool.
Are you still alive, Tracker?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. Remember, you got those 4 temp to take off first.
Fine, he says, having just taken 19 points of damage in one attack.
Now Jews can't leave.
Boomer.
So Boomer will yell at Glasses, "You got this one handled?"
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So she's going to step around. She's actually going to aggressively step over the corpse of the ghost,
Sure.
just to be
Yeah.
extra intimidating.
Uh-huh.
She's basically going to stomp her boots over top, and then she's going to take aim and do the exact same thing she's been doing to Archer 3.
Of course you will.
Please, 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 please. Oh, wait, where'd your pop-up at? Oh, there we go. I was like, where'd my pop-up go?
Ooh.
Fuck.
Ugh. Even rolling
Ugh.
at advantage doesn't help when you roll a 4 and a 3.
No. And look at that friggin' ballistics, 10 points of damage I could have done.
I can't help you even with my dice.
No, even if you tried your best, because it's a -5 too, so it's really only a 3.
Right, yeah, you're not getting there. Lieutenant, you're up.
Oh, there's no more ants, and I like that.
Yes, but
Oh,
there's
I
an
did-
archer who just shot you.
Yeah, which one shot
Yeah.
me?
3.
Cool. Shoot him
I
back.
did have a question though about the ant.
Yes.
This is just regular, like, I don't know if maybe I missed hearing it or not. So it made the call. It's because it's done, like it died, the song stopped, those things aren't coming anymore?
You don't know.
Shit.
Oh,
that's a
okay,
miss.
okay.
I mean, it's not still singing.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was one of those things where it's like, as long as it's singing, they're coming, but until they, like, once they stop hearing the song, they go away. I didn't know if I just missed hearing that or not.
We just don't know that.
You
Oh,
just don't
okay.
know.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they still have cover.
Yes.
So then, yeah, I miss.
Okay.
I'm still looking for where the ants came from. If there's more coming, it's paranoia.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
You feel like a hair on your arm, and you just assume it's the hand.
Oh yeah, I don't do perception well. Yeah, no.
Okay. I mean, you can see where the ant came from, but you
Yep.
have no idea if more are coming or not.
Yep.
Tracker.
Tracker's gonna grimace and push the arrow through and spend a focus, level the archer's arrow right back at her, and start walking forward like a stupid action movie star and take a shot at her face and mark her for death.
Okay. What does that do?
Oh, well, a couple things. First, the first shot will miss. But since you're marked as prey, and with that, I can spend a bonus action to make an attack.
Eh,
Or have my companion make an attack if they were within range, but that's all right. They're a little far. So, as a bonus action, we will take a second shot. That one will hit.
Sure will.
And for what it's worth, how long does that last? I also have advantage on any perception checks against the marked target. I get advantage on streetwise survival checks to track them or chase them whenever they try and run away, if they try and run away. And I can use that every round. I can also spend a focus point. Yeah, you know what? Let's spend a second focus. Let's see if I can do more damage than what I did.
Yes.
So we'll ignore the attack. It's just to see if the damage is higher. Nope. It's okay. Get
Okay.
to 6 points of damage.
All right.
She'll walk forward, knocking arrows with her bow, and tell Monkey to attack.
All right. Glasses.
We're going to shoot him in the face.
Yes.
That makes
Into the
sense.
heart.
Ooh, will a 12 hit?
A 12 will hit.
Okay, that's 11 on the first one.
You can
Holy
save your
shit.
second shot. Although, actually, or you can shoot your second shot at something else.
I would like to, but so I literally will just stick the gun right up to his face and pull the trigger and split him because I want Archer number 3 to see it. And then I'm going to take the other pistol and put it right where Archer 2's head used to be and fire at Archer number 3.
Oh, rude.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
So for 6 on him, I'm going to go in here and take some cover.
Yeah, and it doesn't say anywhere that offhand attacks have to be made against the same target. So yeah, you can do that. I totally missed. Sorry. Yes, the 13 would hit him.
So that'll do 6 more on number 3 or
All
6. I don't know if he's been hit yet or not. I don't know.
He got grazed earlier.
Okay.
All right. Malice is going to follow your orders and would probably take a dash action, so a double move.
Yep. I was wondering if you could run, but times 4 if you can only double move. Double move's fine too.
You know what? I'll let him run.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Out of the bushes comes a screaming monkey, just screeching that terrible sound, running at the archer.
A rock in his hand.
Oh yeah, bloody rock.
A bloody rock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so scary.
But running is his full action.
Yes,
So.
that is it.
Doc.
Oh, I'm so scary.
All right, I am going to see how bad off Tracker looks. I have no idea how it works from a healing standpoint, but I do have a first aid kit and I have a pretty high medicine. So I'm going to make a medicine roll and see what kind of field dressing I can apply.
Without a roll, she's pissed.
26.
I actually don't know how medicine works in.
Yeah,
Let me
I
double check.
tried off my turn to like look something up online and I couldn't pull up. Everyday Heroes is a very hard term to do a search on.
Yeah.
I've been adding RPG.
In combat, you can kind of diagnose how hurt they are. Deuce, how many?
About half.
About half.
Oh. Tracker's stout.
You could probably help patch Tracker up, but not in combat.
Okay.
And I don't think Tracker is going to sit still while you try to patch them up either.
Okay. I have to make sure they aren't going to bleed to death.
Not immediately.
So, okay. That's
Comforting.
I wouldn't recommend if I took another 19, but you know.
Right. Archer 3 doesn't appreciate being shot by glasses, so he will shoot glasses back. Or at least he'll attempt to. Oh, yeah, no, he will.
Oh.
That'll be 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And need another Constitution save. Glasses, are you wearing armor?
I am, yes.
Well, with the poison damage, that will take you below 0. So why don't you make an armor save to see if you can ignore this damage?
Before
do you want me to make the con save first for the poison?
No, because either way, it would still take you to 0.
So before you make this roll,
no, I have 8. You said I only took 5.
Right, you'll take 5. Even if you make the con save, you'll still take 3 points of poison damage.
Oh, okay.
So before you make the armor save, Tracker will speak up and just tell you, don't let them get away. And I'll give you advantage on this roll because we're not letting them run. We gave them that chance. They said no. You need
Okay.
glasses. We're finishing this stuff.
So I don't know how to do the armor roll.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way on the character sheet, so just do /roll 1d20 plus 2 twice.
Or /roll 2d20 and whichever's higher.
Sure, that works.
Either way.
Ooh,
So that's a
Very-
50.
Yep. All right, so you will not take any damage from this attack,
Okay.
but your armor is now damaged.
Okay.
I'm sure that'll be fine.
What?
I said I'm sure that'll be fine.
Yeah. Archer 4. Archer 4 will also drop their bow and will try to stab the monkey with his spear.
Second mistake you made today.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll miss. Boomer.
Boomer is she's excuse me. She's just going to shoot normally at
Okay.
Archer 3.
Okay.
As much as I want to, I've failed too many times. She's just going to shoot.
I mean, you could just reckless attack and get advantage.
Yeah, she'll just be like kind of spraying and praying.
Uh,
So she'll be a little reckless with her anger in this. So yeah, so she will roll her machine gun with advantage. Submit. Fucking of course. Jesus. The 23.
yeah, that'll do.
And 9 points of damage.
Yeah. Not dead, but really, really, really hurt.
Of course, like the one time I'm like, I'm not gonna power attack. I'm not gonna make that.
Right.
Fucking
Yeah.
could have taken her out.
Lieutenant.
What's up? Sorry. Was that my name?
Yeah, that was you.
Okay. I didn't quite. I was like, is that. What was that?
That
It's
was
about to be bug out, but we're sticking with Lieutenant for right now.
There's still an archer. I see.
There is. There's 2
And
archers actually.
she's pretty dead.
Archer free ain't dead.
Not dead yet.
But pretty damn close.
I'll try to fix that. Nope.
No.
You guys forget. I can't roll above a 10 normally.
Right.
Oh, that's my part.
Tracker.
Well, let's start because it's funny. As a bonus action on my turn, since Archer 4 is marked, I'm going to have Mawa's brain him with a rock. Because that's what you do.
Sure.
Nope.
Nope.
Mawa's being scary. But while she's dodging away from the rock being thrown at her head, I'm going to try and plunk her with an arrow that she leans right into. So for my action, haboom.
Ow.
And why not? Let's spend another focus to see if we can do better damage than that. Wow, I'm rolling terrible on damage, but that's all right. Stick with 6.
All right. Archer 4 is very badly hurt.
And step up to there in front of the dock just to make sure she doesn't get shot at.
I'm not gonna get shot.
Just making sure. Don't want to take
All
the
right.
chance.
All right.
Hold on.
I don't like
Hold
that.
on there, Luke.
Three more ants emerge out of the foliage.
Told you.
I said we should have left last turn.
I'm
Why
gonna
is it
put
not?
I'm gonna put myself in the tree. That's not where I'm going, but that way then people can see both sides. Because where I'm at, you can't see where any of the stuff that's going on over there.
I don't know why it is not letting me roll their initiative as a group, but okay.
How is it the freaking ants roll better than me?
Bugs doing bug things.
Same.
I mean, the good news is that means that two of them already passed their turn in the initiative. So, Glasses, what do you want to do?
I want to shoot archer number 3, please.
Sounds good.
First one will do 8 points of damage.
First one will dispatch archer number 3.
Now, the question is, can I move into... I don't know what the range on this pistol is. If I can just shoot 4 from here, or if I have to move to get closer with the offhand shot.
Your range is 100 feet before you're out of close range. And you are 45 feet away from Archer 4.
I'm less than that. I'm gonna try to save Maulus because that really irritates me. This is an offhand shot. Let's see how it goes. Oh,
Brutal.
11
yeah,
will just miss unless
yeah.
the lieutenant wants to try to inspire you.
Monkey gonna do this.
I got your back.
All right. Whoop.
I got your back. I might not do well, but I got your back.
I just.
I mean, the good
I didn't do well, but I got your back.
it doesn't. The good news is though, literally a 1 is all you needed.
Yeah,
Wasn't a good got your back, but it's enough.
this is all I needed. So that's 9 more on number 4.
Would you
Number
like to tell us what
4?
happens to number 4?
Yeah, absolutely. So first shot takes down 3, and then I kind of lean around West Coast style to get a shot around Maulus and take him right through his little ear hole.
All right.
Does he also do that dance? Because I feel like you
Yes,
would.
he does. That's why I don't fit in well in groups.
Yeah, Maulus just want to smash this. After you shot it, smashes the head in, looks back at you, and this goes.
Yeah. Look like Tarzan, dance like Maulus. That's it for me.
All right. Doc, unless Maulus is actually going to take an action.
No, exactly. She will, even though it's dead, Maulus will smash the archer for his head in with a rock. Then looking back and seeing Glasses dancing, dances too.
Okay. Doc, there are 3 more snare hunters coming out of the forest.
Yeah, so I'm feeling that this is going to get dangerous, and
They're not singing yet.
right, and that's what I'm afraid of. To me, these are invasive species. They shouldn't be here.
No, they should not.
And so she's going to go ahead and take a step so Tracker isn't in the way,
Mhm.
I have my rifle. I'm going to look down the scope at Forager 2. I still got 2 genius points, so I am going to enact a plan as my bonus action.
Mhm.
I did the math. I ensure my next ranged attack automatically hits my target.
Nice.
So the wind speed and this rifle always goes a little to the right, and I will shoot Forager 2. And so the attack doesn't matter. It automatically hits,
Right.
which is good because I rolled a 1. And I do 8 points of damage to it.
Okay. That penetrates its carapace and definitely seems to hurt it, but it does not quite seem to kill it.
Damn. That's my turn.
All right. Forager 3 is going to move out of the woods and try to bite Tracker. Yeah.
So they're not carrion creatures. They're ignoring the bodies and going after the living.
You're not sure if the bodies were closer to them than the moving targets. Maybe they would have gone for the bodies.
Okay. Because they passed up Archer number 4. That's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, yes. Actually, that's a good point. No, they would have. I just totally forgot that Archer number 4 was there. No, actually, yes, he will go over to Archer number 4 and take a bite out of Archer number 4.
Ooh.
Hey, Doc, make a note.
Boomer. Hey, Doc, you would know that after they've fed is usually when they'll start singing.
So
This will attract more.
It isn't singing yet,
Right.
but
so
it's kind of a kill it before it does.
Boomer.
okay, so okay, so okay, so I want to hit all 3 of them at the same time,
Okay.
but I don't know if
Strange
that's
thing.
how the suppressive fire works on the big boom, or
So?
if that means I have to use well, it doesn't look like I have any. Well, what's an SMG?
That's your smoke grenade.
Machine gun.
It is smaller.
Okay.
So yes, you could lay down suppressive fire into the woods. You would have to move here to set up a field that is not going to include Maus in it.
Okay, which is perfect because that's exactly 30 feet from where I was,
Okay.
which is how fast I can go. So that's perfect.
Okay.
And then yeah,
then
I kind of just want to spray and pray and
yep.
just aim for all of them. Okay, so
So
by
the
taking
way
the suppressive combat.
Yeah, the way suppressive fire works, you do terrible things.
Yeah.
Say it's on your cheat sheet.
Yeah, so by taking the suppressive fire action, a combatant sprays an area with bullets, endangering everyone in the field of fire. Suppressive fire can be used to threaten a large group of opponents at once, or as cover fire that gives your teammates a chance to move or act in the open by forcing enemies to get out of the way. To take the suppressive fire action. A combatant designates a target area within the weapon's normal range. The target area is either in a line or a series of spaces up to the size of the allowed target area and is based on the type of weapon. The target area for Boomer's machine gun is 30 feet wide and uses up to 20 rounds.
Not up to, it uses 20 rounds because you're just
Uses up 20. Okay, uses up 20 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
Any target in the affected area or who moves into the area until the shooter's next turn is hit unless they use the dive for cover reaction or is behind total cover within the attack when the attack is made.
Uh-huh. Guess what? Ants are not smart enough to dive for cover. So you go ahead and roll the damage for your machine gun.
Okay. Can I also be reckless at the same time?
I don't think so. You already do have a property that lets you add your proficiency bonus to your damage when you do suppressive fire.
It says when you damage any target with suppressive fire or an explosive, you can add your proficiency bonus to the damage. Yeah. Oh, to the damage. Okay.
Yeah, you can't reckless attack or power attack with your suppressive fire because there is no hit rolls.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So that would end up being 10 damage to every ant.
Mm-hmm. And one of them was already hit, right?
Yep. So Boomer just opens up with her machine gun, riddling the forest and these 3 ants with bullets, and that will take us out of combat. And I think that is a great place for us to pick up next week.
Well done.
Boomer doing Boomer things.
Yeah.
We're booming.
For the record, we are about halfway through, maybe a little more than halfway through the first scenario that makes up this campaign.
Okay.
Or mini campaign. So,
so
we're doing well.
As Boomer is spraying, she will yell back at Doc, make sure you take at least one of those ants. I got plans for it. And she just...
Still sounds terrible.
I have plans.
Also terrible.
I prefer the monkey business.
So, thank you all so much for joining us tonight as part of our little limited series using everyday heroes and investigating the world of Legendary's Monsterverse. Around our network, next week is relatively light compared to the weeks we've been having. Our superheroics will return on Tuesday as we bring you the next episode of City of Destiny. On Thursday, we will be back for more Monarch action. And in addition, on Thursday, we will have another new episode of the Titan City Chronicles available through your favorite podcast player. Heroes, we will go around the table so everyone can say goodnight and plug anything it is they have to plug. And we will start with Aunt Puppy.
Other than see me next week on City of Destiny, that's all I've got. We got fun things coming up with a lot of different people, so it'll be interesting. We'll probably have some insights to what the Omega event will look like, some kind of generalizations of the themes and stuff that we will have going on probably sometime next week. So be on the lookout for that if you will be joining us at Origins next year. And with that, I will pass it to Gary.
I'll also be here on Tuesday for Destiny, and we'll be back for more science stuff, and still have one plan I can pull out. And that's all I got. Junior says goodnight. I will pass it to Jemmy.
I just failed at drinking water, and my shirt is wet. Thank you all for coming. I always love getting to play new characters, new people at the table, and or at least new table setups. and I'm excited to see where this little campaign goes. To come back to see me on Tuesdays for City of Destiny. I do a lot of the one shots around here, and that's about it. So I was gonna say drink water, but I'm not very good at it. Hence why there was the little sad puppy look down at myself. Um, and that's all I got. Be nice to yourself. We love you. Pass it to partner in crime, Deuce.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching. However you do, those who watch us live, always love having you here. Those watching after the fact, leave us a comment, tell us what we did well, what we did poorly, or what you would do instead. And last I checked, it's 2025, which means Kevin Facts. That's right, they're still rolling strong through the year. So we're going to go with Kevin Fact number 316. By unanimous decisions, Kevin's best Halloween costume was Godzilla, that he wore at the tender age of 32. So yeah, it's a wonderful time. Come back next time. We have more Kevin Facts, more monkey business, and more of all the things you love. But before I go, we've got Chris to say some good stuff too. So Chris, make it great.
I don't know how I could follow that, Deuce. I really don't. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the exploits of Glasses and the crew as much as we enjoyed bringing them to you. Next week on Thursday, I'll be right back here in the same seat doing it again. As far as what I have to plug, if you or someone you love is in the Dayton area in November, Acadecon tickets are in the early bird stages. And if you come to Fast Gaming on our socials, I can give you a promo code to even make that a little bit cheaper, but we'd love to have you. Other than that, Aaron, take us home.
All right. That is it for those of us here at the Untold Stories Project. Until next time, remember, in the words of Monarch scientist Dr. Suzuki, miracles should be terrifying. Bye.